gentlemen, this video brings me no joy to create. Siri, how are the Clippers doing in their game today?
Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27. Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27. Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27. Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27. Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27. Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27. Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27. Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27. Halftime, the Clippers are being demolished by the Mavericks, 77-27.
Okay. I might be going a little far. Hey, listen, I never wanted it this way. I didn't ask for them to share the Staples Center. I wanted them to be thrown in San Bernardino, Moreno Valley. But they're here in Los Angeles, sharing a stadium with us who just won rings, coming off a ring ceremony. Good heavens, the team that you're losing by 52, we just beat by 23. Oh, Lord. To me, I think we need to start debating whether you should be allowed to still continue being a franchise. I mean, let's go through it. You're getting sued for tampering. You got accused of tampering. You haven't won anything in years. I mean, let me pull up the stats. Where's my... At halftime, it was 77-27. That halftime deficit was the largest in any NBA game during the shot clock era. Started in 1954. There hasn't been a loss this big since segregation. Yes, I know. It brings me no joy to see them like this. It brings me no joy to sit here as the previous last year champs, coming off a ring ceremony, seeing lineups, new lineups, possibilities developing before our eyes, and watching you guys struggle to the Mavericks without Porzingis. It's not funny to me. So I won't be laughing, I won't be participating in the festivities, just because I think it's at this point beyond sad now. It's beyond sad. I think we've given you enough time to try and to build. Ooh, we got Kawhi. They laughed at me when you got Kawhi. They laughed at me when you got PG. They laughed at me. One ring later, and you guys are ringless still. We have 17. You have 0 still. And to me, it's not funny. I don't get any joy from this. Oh my gosh, and I'm so impolite. I almost forgot to ask, how's your lawsuit going? Did you do it? Did you do the race, beat the case? Of course you didn't. I knew. I mean, you don't win anything, how could you win the case? I already knew before I even asked you. I was just pulling your leg. You dog. Oh, how I love our chats. At some point, I think the word goes from playing a game, being beaten, to abuse. And I'm here to tell the league, I think you need to step in. You have to stop it. This isn't right. It's not ethical. I mean, on what planet would this ever be ethical, you know? You can't allow them, this franchise, to keep on, keeping on, and just declining, no matter who they get. Lob City, declining. These two, what do you call this duo? Declining, you know? That's all I have to say. To the people that are gonna be like, oh, well, how do you feel that you lost to them? I feel no ways. We just came off of a ring ceremony. Let me put things into perspective for you. A ring is what you're actually going for. You don't go after individual regular season game matchups. Not saying it was meaningless. I'm proud of them. They got that symbolic victory. They were probably hyped up. But what did they do with that? Lose, declining. Every time they get a small monumental win, they decline. So when you say, oh, well, we beat you guys, it's just, we came off of a very emotional, a very amazing ring ceremony. The coach himself said we weren't ready physically, but they were ready mentally. Remember, we actually won a championship. So we did play longer than you guys in the season. You got kicked out of the bubble. It was burst early. So, you know, we were a little fatigued, but when we got our legs under us, you see what we did to the Mavericks that you're struggling against as I speak. We beat them by 23. Yeah. You're losing by almost 60 points. So let's put these into perspective, okay? I want all that stuff to stop. Mickey Mouse ring, cut it. Thank you very much. And that's just a message from me. And I hate to say it, and you hate to hear it. Like this video if you enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Comment down below what you guys think and subscribe. It's just that simple. Yeah.